with specifically one toughness. Otherwise, they're just gonna, if you deal damage to something and that doesn't kill it, they're just gonna not block with it.
Now, if he was gonna be the pig bunny and steal everything.
So it's really hard to get people. But if your opponent does have a lot of one toughness things, I can see the Artificer Bow as a sideboard card.
I like that. It's efficient in the sense that it's 2 colorless mana and 1 to equip.
Oh, you just cut one in half.
Right. I don't think I would make like the Artificer Bow. The other downside of it, I think, is that decks with a lot of one toughness things tend to be very aggressive. So it's going to be hard to use your creature because you have to attack to trigger the Artificer Bow. So if you're playing against an aggressive deck and your sideboard card makes you attack to activate it,
What are you doing?
maybe you could have had just as much value by blocking instead. So I'm not crazy about Artificer Bow. I don't think I would even sideboard it in.
Heisenberg, you better hurry.
I'm going to give it like a D-, but I'm going to keep my eye on it. Maybe the right situation could arise, but I'm not going to be starting Artificer Bow in any of my decks.
Yeah, I'll give it a sideboard. Like, I can see
You guys are so spoiled.
I'm certainly not starting it.
I just don't think there are a lot of one-toughness targets in the format.
If it's a creature or player, and at least I have somewhere to throw that damage, then I'd be on board.
Actually, recording this gives me a time frame for how long those carrots have lasted.
So you can't really make that intelligent of a decision on what to shoot.
It's just like if it kills something, it's great, and if it doesn't really do much.
Will they survive 2 minutes?
Lens of Clarity is next. It's a colorless mana for an artifact. It's at common. You may look at the top card of your library, and at face-down creatures you don't control. You can use it anytime.
Yes, those are morphs. If you want to see what type of morph they have, I like the
Is
ability.
this card?
Yeah, I really like the ability on Lens of Clarity, but I'm not putting it in my deck over a different spell. That's the problem. Is that you're basically downing hard. You have more information, but you just don't have as much power to use the information as you would otherwise. So I'm going to rely on my powers of intellect to try to figure out what my opponent's morphs are, and maybe fight an uphill battle that way, but give myself more ammunition to fight that battle. So I'm going to be putting in another creature, another removal spell, some combat trick that, you know, maybe they unmorph their thing and I giant morph my creature, and then that's how I was able to win more combat. But I just don't think the Lens of Clarity is worth it.
I don't either. I do.
I would give
I'm
it.
not playing that card.
Yeah, I'm not playing it either.
Wow, Heisenberg, you're just getting like carrot mulch on the floor.
Creature golem and uncommon is a 4/4 with morph for 5. So real quick on morph, you can play it face down for 3 colors mana, or you can pay its morph cost, whatever that is. In this case, it's 5 colors to turn it face up.
So you have to play it face down first, and then you can turn it face up.
Yep.
Okay. So, you know, 8 mana seems like a lot to get a 4/4 in that way, but the ability.
You're talking about morph cost plus casting cost?
Yeah. So three face down and 5 to turn it face up. I mean, it seems like a lot, but you get to pay it in installments, which is a big deal. Anything in Magic you can pay in installments is cheaper than it otherwise looks. It allows you to maximize your mana, spend more of your mana on a turn. That's a lot cheaper than just spending 8 mana on a turn.
Yeah, and also you get something for your down payment.
Yeah.
Right, it's not like we pay 3 colorless and that mana just disappears, and then a few turns later we pay 5 and then 4 for it. Like we actually get a 2/2 on the battlefield.
Yeah, it's attacking and blocking. It's also unlike your typical 8 drop, potentially, or in the case of Witness of the Ages, I guess, it does have 6 in the top right corner.
I swear, Heisenberg keeps putting his head up and looking at me like I'm gonna steal his carrot.
Start using it. Or, you know, you can play it on turn 3. The other thing is it has sort of...
Oh, no, no, no. You have your own.
Like this.
Buddy, no, no, no. You have your own.
The turn
No
that you-
stealing.
The turn that you unmorph them, they can start attacking like right away. Or you can attack it and see what they block with and then unmorph it. So
See,
it's not
Schrodinger,
like
this is why
just
I'm
the
supervising.
now you have the creature
Because
was
someone
already
is
played,
greedy.
right? It's already being used. So that's the big
Just
advantage
guess
of
which
morph
one
as
tried
well.
to steal.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Creatures in general draw more fire than your typical creature otherwise would, because your opponent doesn't know what it is. So how good is a 4/4 with with a more cost of 5? I think that's pretty decent. I think it's going to win a fair amount of combat. It doesn't line up great necessarily with other morphs if you're going head to head with my morph versus yours. But typically you're attacking with this when they're tapped out or something like that. I think this is a decent.
Seriously, guys, almost 5 minutes, and these carrots are still in existence.
So you know you're going to be able to hit those drops and actually get to it. Where some of the other morphs in the set, as we'll see shortly, are 3 colors and all this crazy stuff. So yeah, a little easier.
Yeah, Witness of the Ages. I mean, I think it is nice to have some cards in your deck in this format, 3
All right, Heisenberg is safe. He ate all his carrot.
Start walking with it. I think this is like see.
I'd actually give it a lower grade. I think it's a D.
Oh, see, look, and he's nice. He's not trying to steal Schrodinger's.
And there's a lot of great options available in the set. And I feel like Witness and You is just getting
Yeah, nerd. No more carrot. You better go eat your greens.
Okay, so that's it.
Schrodinger,
Let's
you're a little
move
butt.
on to our first color, which is white. We're going to just go right down the line here and keep things moving at a fairly brisk pace so we can get
Hey,
to all
you have your own over here,
of
buddy.
battle pieces.
Yeah.
3 and a white for an
Oh,
uncommon
good boy.
3/2
There we go.
with Outlast.
No, would you eat your own?
I'm going to read Outlast just this first time. In this case, it's
Oh
Outlast.
my god, you're such a butt.
So it says, in parentheses, white, tap, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Use this ability only as a sorcery. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind for all of the Outlast creatures. So Outlast, white. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has lifelink.
Yeah, that's excellent. So yeah, so the Alton Valkyrie starts off as a 4-mana 3/2.
Schrodinger can't quite decide what he wants to eat.
Of note, the battle
Hi,
creature
bud.
doesn't have to have a 1/1 counter on it to grant lifelink to your other creatures.
That is very
Very
That's
important.
hilarious.
And there
What
are
happened?
cards in the
Oh,
set that
Heisenberg
just
was
grant
eating a
1/1 counters to
greenery
other
thing, and
creatures
then
other than Outlast.
Schrodinger
So it's
started
very
to
possible that you
eat
could
this
just play your
other
Valkyrie,
end of the stem,
tap, and then
and
you
Heisenberg just
can
yanked
cast
it out.
or
I was
something
like,
that
fuck
with
that.
1/1 on it. So you can get lifelink without even having to use the Outlast ability. I think Outlast creatures with cheap activation costs.
Alright, I think 7 minutes of our rabbits eating a carrot is probably enough.
Yeah,